Good morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I'm Jeff. Today is Tuesday. It is already like 60 degrees outside, sunny. It's supposed to be a just wonderful day. So I'm getting ready to take my plant starts outside to harden them off, get some more sun than they're getting in here. And I also want to show you a new addition to my grow tent thanks to a wonderful viewer. I have so many of them, but thanks to a wonderful viewer, and I'll explain that. Okay, what we have there is a new 4-foot fluorescent. There's 2 bulbs in there. And thank you to a very, very generous PayPal contribution. All the way from Europe. And I don't know... Well, you know who you are, so thank you so much. You have expanded my grow tent vastly. So I've got 5 trays. I'm going to take all those out today and then take them all back in tonight. That won't be happening for very longer. So I can fit all 5 trays under that light. So that was that was just a wonderful gift. And I haven't there's a PayPal on my YouTube homepage link, and I've never mentioned it before because I don't know what I'm doing with I don't like being a beggar, but there is a PayPal link on my YouTube main page. So yeah, and you know, for somebody from Europe, they can't you know, order, I guess, I don't know, ordering from Amazon can be a pain, or I don't know how that works, but PayPal seems to work. That was very, very cool, very cool. So this is going to help me start so many more seeds. And, you know, I've already got three more trays that are, hopefully those are getting ready to pop, and there's another one down on the floor. So this is just, I'm getting off to a, well, I should have been doing this, you know, like 3 weeks ago, but it is what it is, and I'm going now. Boy, those climbing hyacinth are, yeah, sunflowers, they're starting to get leggy. That's what happens. Their stems get really long reaching for the light, and that makes them weaker. So, yeah. And these lights are higher than I normally keep them. I just came in here to grab them to take them outside, so yeah, they should be a lot further down, closer to the tops of the plants. Alright, time to get to work. Good morning, Punky. Thank you for the egg this morning. It had been a few days since I'd seen an egg from you. And I think the last one was broken on the bottom of the coop in the morning. Good morning, Private Benjamin. Yes, you're just a beautiful bird. Betty White, Mary Tyler Moore, and Carol Burnett. Okay, so this is the 3rd morning that there has been no cracked egg on the floor. It happened 2 nights in a row. And my first thought, I'm with you guys. My first thought was rat. Where you going, number 3? You seem in a hurry to cross that road. Is there food over there? Alright, get you some food. Enjoy. Well, welcome back. You weren't over there long. I love how they pick at the plants. Sorry about that. I got interrupted by a chicken crossing the road. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was with you guys. My first thought was a rat was getting in there and got an egg. But I'm still using real eggs as decoys. So there's a real egg in both nests. So my thinking was, if it's a rat, well, one, they'd probably eat the egg in the nest instead of knocking it down on the ground. I don't know how rats work. But I just figured it would have gotten all the eggs if there was something in there. Be nice, ladies, be nice. All these interruptions. So I didn't think it was a predator, and I've got the electric fence on, so something bigger, like a possum or a raccoon, they're just not getting through the fence. And there is a gap, there are a bunch of gaps along the ground, but they'd have to get through the electric fence. So I don't think anything's getting in there. I just think, so it was great to hear other people with experiences of their hens laying eggs while they're on the roost. I'd never heard of that before. That's why I thought I was crazy with that idea, but it was the only thing that made sense, because nothing else should be able to get in there. Even a rat, the electric fence with the big, with big enough rats, the electric fence should keep them out of there. A mouse is probably small enough, but then how's the mouse going to get the egg out of the nest? And I don't know. It's probably going to remain a mystery, and I hope it never happens again. All right, I got these trays out here in the sun today. So they should be good and hardened off. I'll probably take them inside tonight. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, I think some of those are ready to go into the ground. Whether or not I'm ready to put them into the ground is another story, but I need to get these plants out of here and into the ground so that I can start more. Alright, yep. Man, and I'm tired of carrying 5 trays in and out every morning and night. It is what it is. Ooh, pretty yellow butterfly. Yes, I'm wearing the same t-shirt 2 days in a row. See, that's just the Texas boys. They gave me this t-shirt when I went to the meetup in Oklahoma for the Justin Rhodes Great American Farm Tour. And did you guys watch that documentary? It was 2 hours. It didn't seem like 2 hours. And I watch every one of his videos, so I'd seen all that before. Well, most of it. But so that was awesome. Go check out Justin Rhodes. And sign up for the full-length movie and get the DVD and his merchandise and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, if you give me a free t-shirt, chances are I'm going to be wearing it multiple days in a row. So that's more advertising for you. All right, back to work. One of my projects this afternoon was to get out my hoses, courtesy of Tom and Tom, old buddies from Millikan University. And I had 2 that were given to me earlier. One of them is just shot though. So now I've got 150 feet, which is good because it's connected to my kitchen sink. Can I make a rainbow? I shouldn't be wasting water. And I really should say thank you again to Tom and Tom for the hoses, because I would have had to have waited until after it rained to plant. I can't imagine me hauling buckets of water out there to do this. So I would have had to have waited until after it rained to plant. And thank you to Renate Butler for the nozzle. One thing, now that I think about it, is, yeah, the ladies are doing fine, is a sprinkler. If I come across a cheap, $2 sprinkler at a garage sale, then I just could have turned it on and left instead of standing over it with a hose. Carol Burnett. Carol Burnett. I'm Betty White. Yeah, you guys were talking to me. You're saying, give me some food. They're little grumps when they're wanting me to give them food. But I'm not out here to do that. I got work to do. one part of that mission was accomplished. I have this row of, I don't know what those are, lilies? Who knows? I have no idea. And then I already did, like weeks ago, did the row behind it for purple coneflowers. And now I got the idea, I've got all those morning glories, and why not put lipstick on a pig? Let's see if I can block out the view of this old shed thing with morning glories. And some of those are moon glow, so they bloom at night, I believe. And then I've also got a couple climbing hyacinth I might try. In which case, I'll probably need to go higher and you know, tie something between those trees to support it. So I'll be thinking about that. They will not be getting that tall for a while, so I don't have to figure that out right now. But I could probably tie something between those two trees and help support climbing hyacinth. And I've never grown them, so I have no clue. But yeah, now I want to put down newspaper and another row of hay on top. And I'm going to call that good enough.